So how do you organize your office kitchen when it's so much larger than the one you have at home? I'm Stephanie Shalofsky of the Organizing Zone, and this was the problem my client was facing. They had just moved into new, recently renovated space, and it had a huge kitchen, which was great, but it was a challenge. They had certain requirements they wanted to fulfill. They wanted to be able to maximize all that space. They wanted to keep the clutter at a minimum, and they wanted to make sure that everything was assigned locations that made sense. So I took on the job and got right to work. They had unpacked all the kitchen stuff, but randomly positioned it on shelves and on the counters, so it was all over the place. I started by assigning specific locations for each category of items. Then I gathered everything together, resorted it, and put it right back on the shelves where it belonged. So for instance, the cabinet above the new coffee machine had the mugs and the tea and the coffee and all other related materials and supplies. So it made a lot of sense and worked. So they wanted me to do the same thing in their supply area. In this case, I had 7 large boxes to unpack to be able to find out what kind of supplies they had. I did that, and then I followed a similar process. However, in this case, I had one standalone closet and some cabinets that were mounted on the wall above the printer. So for the standalone cabinet, I put everything that they needed to use all the time, like those FedEx envelopes and small office supplies. And above the copier went those binders and Avery labels and a whole bunch of other things. So at the end, it made a lot of sense. I gave my client the tour of the space. And as we were going through, she was really happy and she couldn't get over how great the office looked. So that was all I needed to hear. So job well done. So I was happy. In any case, please feel free to reach out to me if you have questions about your office space. Stephanie at the Organizing Zone is my email. Shoot me a message whenever you have a question. See you soon.